Hi, this is Laurie, and I'm bringing you a quick skill builder video on how to trim a half square triangle. Remember, when we make a half square triangle, we cut it 1/8 of an inch bigger, so we need to be able to trim it. And this is right now, I started with a 5-inch square. We need to trim it to 4.5. I'm using a bias square ruler. This diagonal line has to go on the fold. You can see the two fabrics. We're trimming it to 4.5, but I don't want to line it up exactly in 4.5 just yet, because I'd like to be able to trim a little bit off of both sides. So I'm going to slide it up just slightly so that this is still on the seam and I've got just a little bit showing here. And I'm going to trim the first two sides like that. And you can see I'm just taking a little tiny bit of fabric off, right? Now I'm going to turn this around and those two edges I just cut are nice and straight. So now I can line up my 4.5 here, my 4.5 here, and most importantly, this on the diagonal seam. And when all of that is happening, I can trim, and look how little there is to trim the other two sides. If you have this little, you may have taken a little bit bigger, a 1/4 inch seam, but it doesn't matter because we were able to trim all 4 sides, and now we have a perfect 4.5 inch half square triangle.